Hi everyone, today we'll discuss an Amazon product management interview question. So watch the video till the very end. This is a root cause analysis question and the question is Amazon has seen a decline in the notification open rate and you need to find the root cause of it. So watch the complete video because certain concepts are not in the PPT and I do the voiceover only. So listen carefully. Yes. As usual, we will start with the clarifying question so that we have a better understanding of the question. The first question which we should ask is what type of notification are we talking about here? Is it push notification? Is it in-app notification or some browser notification like Chrome notification? So here the interviewer is talking about push notification. The second question which we should clarify is about the open rate. Are we only thinking about clicking or conversion of the push notification is also considered here? So here we are only thinking about clicking the push notification. Whether a user get converted or not, we are not bothered about this. Now we know that push notification open rate has fallen, but what time frame are we considered here? How is the drop? Is it gradual or is it sudden? This is our third question. So the interviewer has told us that the notification open rate reduced suddenly when the first COVID lockdown restriction get lifted. Hope you are able to get it, right? As this drop was seen across all the platform, devices and category on Amazon. The final question which we should ask is about what type of user, demography or geography are we seeing? Is this drop across the certain type of user or all type of users are considered here? So here the drop is across all type of user. I think we have got a good idea about this question, but do let me know in the comment section if some part of the question is still unclear or we could have asked more clarifying question. It will help all of us to learn more, right? Now it is time to summarize whatever we have discussed till now. Amazon has seen the drop in the open rate of the notification suddenly when the restriction of the first COVID lockdown got lifted in India. This drop was seen across the devices, platform category, and type of users. Right. So before jumping on to diagnosing the problem, let's first understand the strategic importance of push notification. What is the primary use case of push notification? So push notification are used to boost engagement of the user, conversion, and also the brand recall, brand awareness, right? They aim to personalize communication, drive sales, and eventually improve the overall customer experience. That is what the push notification are for. Now that we know what is the strategic importance of push notification, how should we go about solving this problem? We will consider potential factors that can be held responsible for this drop. This factor can be related to system-related factor, external factor, or internal factors. The system-related factor can be change in metric definition, incorrect event firing, broken data pipeline, or it can be a bug introduced in the last production release. Right? These can be the potential high-level system-related factors which can cause this issue. But none of these factors has caused this issue. Now let's dig deeper into the external factor. The first factor can be related to the competition. That means some competitor has entered into the market just after COVID and offering a very lucrative discount or the pricing and selection is very good. That is where a lot of people is diverted from the Amazon. But this wasn't the case. The second factor can be related to the brick or mortar store. That means due to COVID, the supply chain of all big e-commerce player was broken, right? So it may happen that brick and mortar stores start their own delivery services to house. This will also reduce the number of users that are going on big e-commerce player, right? The third factor can be related to the negative PR. Although the lockdown has lifted, but there might be some negative coverage regarding the safety protocols followed in the warehouse of big e-commerce player. That is why people are worried and don't want to order from the e-commerce player like Amazon or Walmart or Flipkart, right? Hence, there was no interest in the notification as well. The fourth factor can be related to the boycott of Chinese product because people were very aggressive at that point of time from the COVID outbreak, hence they don't want to buy Chinese product and overall boycotting the e-commerce platform. This can be one of the potential reasons. If you can think of some other issues, please do comment in the comment section below. Let's see who can bring more factors from the external side. But our interviewer has told us that none of these external factors were the root cause of the problem and we need to think about the internal factors. Now what we will do, we will focus on the internal factors. In internal factor also, the interviewer told us that they haven't released any new feature or shipped any new feature during COVID. So now we have to go via the funnel journey of the notification. So we will go into the notification funnel journey of the user and analyze the root cause and where the drop can happen. So this will be our approach now. So let's see the notification funnel journey. So Amazon first pushes the notification to the user. There can be different type of push notification. It can be event-driven push notification or generic push notification as well. If we talk about the event-driven push notification, they are the ones which get fired as soon as you do a certain action on the platform. For example, if you have added something into the cart and you haven't purchased in last 3 days, a push notification will get fired. Then user receive the push notification on the app and sees it. If user finds it useful, he will click it, or what he will do is like he will just swipe it out, right? After that, if user clicks on the notification, he will land on the Amazon app. This is what the funnel journey of notification will look like. So this is the funnel journey of notification, right? Let's see some of the metric to find out what is working and what's not working. The first metric which we'll track is the number of notifications sent by Amazon to a user per day. And yes, that has increased. That means we are sending more notification to the user per day. The other metric which we will track is number of notification received by a user per day, which has also increased because we have given more notification. The system has generated more notification. Then we will also check the CTR. CTR is click-through rate on the notification. So CTR will basically represent out of all the notification we have sent to the user, how many he has clicked. That is what the CTR will tell. So if we are sending more notification to the user, we will expect user to click more, right? So if we are sending more notification to the user, our general tendency is to expect that user will click on more notification, but that is not happening because CTR has reduced. So if we are sending more and more notification, but the clicks on the notification hasn't increased, that is why our CTR is also down. Then we will check number of landings per user per day on Amazon app via notification. That is the same. So what is happening here? Even if we are sending more and more push notification to the user, they are not clicking on it. They are clicking the number of notification as they were doing before. Increasing the number of notification hasn't increased the number of clicks. That is what happening here. So what can be the potential hypothesis for this drop? The first hypothesis is we are sending irrelevant push notification, or we have changed the way we are sending the push notification, the text style or the image or the color of the notification we have changed, but it wasn't the case. The second thing can be because this occurred just after the first lockdown get lifted. It might be the case that during the lockdown, many items were unserviceable and undelivered, right? So people might have added the item into the wish list or set a reminder notification as soon as it is serviceable to their location. Now that the lockdown has lifted, the items are serviceable and system started exploding the number of notification of all the item they have set the notification for, right? And people feel like spam because all the items are serviceable now and system has generated a lot of notification and people are not clicking that. Yes, that was the reason. And interviewer has told us that the number of wish list and reminder have increased in the lockdown. So that was the reason. Now we have find out what was the reason. How will you solve about this problem? The first thing we can do is set a rate limit on the number of push notifications sent by a system to a user in a day. The second thing which we can do is the bundling of the push notification and sending a notification in a very smart and the creative way to the user. In that, we will send the required information, all the information to the user, but user will also not feel like a spam because we are bundling the information. I hope you have learned something new from this video. Please subscribe to our channel if you feel like. I will meet you into the next one. Till then, keep learning and keep watching.